to do a deep dive into crypto. We'll start with Bitcoin. We've got John Glover, Chief Investment Officer of Ledn, joining us now for Insight. So let's talk about the state of Bitcoin right now. It's below 65,000. It hasn't seen its high in a little while. How would you kind of characterize the state of Bitcoin right now?
I'd say currently we're in a bit of a holding pattern, Diane. There's no real impetus that's going to drive Bitcoin prices higher in the short term. I think the next driver is going to be the approval of the Ethereum ETFs by the SEC, and that's going to drive more traditional finance investors into the asset class as a whole, and we should see that spark Bitcoin prices to rise as well, just the same way we saw ETH prices rise when the Bitcoin ETF was approved.
We certainly saw a catalyst at the beginning of this year that sent Bitcoin off to the races. Is this kind of, it's a holding pattern right now, but is there the potential for Bitcoin to enter into any kind of correction territory?
I think we're seeing a little bit of a correction from the highs that we saw recently up at the 73,000 level. That correction could take us down to the mid 50s, like 56.5K, I think. But ultimately, we're seeing a technical picture that looks very positive for Bitcoin. We're seeing more widespread adoption come in from the investment community in the retail sector in the US. So, it's a very small proportion of investors that actually hold crypto in their portfolios. Investment advisors are getting much more comfortable recommending it. So I think we're just at the front end of the adoption of Bitcoin. So while there could be a little bit of a correction further, I don't expect that it's going to dip down below the kind of mid 50,000 range.